Peas in a Pod by Xander Davies, illustrated by Kelly Kennedy. Sayings about food, idiom tales. Come meet the family. My name is Pat. I have 3 sisters, 4 brothers, a mom, dad, and cat. Idioms are well-known phrases that mean something different from what the words actually say. Idioms use colorful and lively language to conjure up images in the reader's mind. For that reason, they are remembered and often passed down from generation to generation. Piece of cake and good egg are 2 popular food idioms. Read on to learn 12 more. Our clan is quite awesome. We're called the Bodines. But our house is so small, we're packed in like sardines. Packed in like sardines is an idiom that describes a very crowded place. Why? Have you ever looked inside a can of sardines? The little fish are packed together very tightly. This is Cindy, the oldest. She's so super cool. She's such a smart cookie. She does great in school. A smart cookie is someone that is very intelligent. Another cookie-related idiom is tough cookie. It is used to describe a person who is brave and determined. Here's Big Brother Billy. He never gets stressed. He's cool as a cucumber. I'm always impressed. Cool as a cucumber. An idiom used to describe someone who is calm. The idiom was first used in the 1500s when people noticed that the inside of a cucumber is much cooler than the outside is. The quietest kid is my brother named Zach. He's a bit of a mystery, a tough nut to crack. Tough nut to crack is an idiom that means that someone or something is hard to figure out. Ever use a nutcracker? Some nuts are simply tough to crack. This idiom dates to the 1700s and was even uttered by Ben Franklin. Meet Susie, the silliest of all the Bodines. She makes everyone chuckle. She's so full of beans. Full of beans means filled with energy, especially silly energy. It's a very old idiom, first used to describe horses. Back then, someone noticed that horses that were fed beans became very lively. Rick likes to relax. He's a total couch potato. His room always looks like it was hit by a tornado. Couch potato is an idiom that describes someone who lies around and barely moves. The idiom was first used in the 1970s when televisions were becoming more popular. Think about it. Someone who lies around watching TV or playing video games might appear lumpy and motionless, like a potato. Nellie is naughty. She loves sneaking snacks. Now she's in a pickle because she's left behind tracks. In a pickle means in big trouble. Think about it. Would you like to be stuck in a jar full of stinky vinegar like a pickle? No way. That would present a big problem. The idiom was first used in the 1500s by the Dutch. This is Bobby, the baby. He's totally shy. Still, he's the apple of everyone's eye. The apple of everyone's eye is an idiom used to describe someone who is greatly loved. Here's why. The dark circle in the center of your eye is called the pupil. In ancient times, people thought the pupil was shaped like an apple. Thus, someone who's the apple of your eye is the center, the most important. Mittens the cat loves to race through the house. She really goes bananas when she sees a mouse. Go bananas is an idiom that means to act wild and wacky. What animal really loves bananas? Monkeys! And how do they behave? Wild and wacky. Here's Dad, the big cheese, in his basement workshop. He's building a birdhouse. That's pretty cool, Pop. The big cheese is an idiom that describes a very important person. Long ago, the word cheese was slang for something that was worth paying attention to. Thus, folks began using the term big cheese to refer to an individual they considered extra important. My marvelous mom is last but not least. She's nice as pie. She's fixing a feast. Nice as pie is an idiom used to describe someone who is friendly and kind. Other pie-related sayings include easy as pie, very easy, and apple pie order, well organized. Our home sure is crowded all night and all day. We're peas in a pod, and we like it that way. Peas in a pod describes people who are close and have something in common, like the members of a family. The phrase dates back to the 1500s when people spent a lot of time preparing vegetables for meals and noticed the similarity among all the peas in a single pod. And now, friends, it is time for Idiom Match and a Schoology assignment. Have fun!